I'm joined here by Fergal Hegarty and Ina Kildemona have just come out the right side of our battle royal with Fergal here in the quarter-final of the championship. Congratulations, Fergal, that went to extra time. It was a tough battle.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this was an old cliche. We knew it would be tough coming down here. And that's the way it turned out. Look at Fergal, they're an amazing club with small resources in terms of numbers. But by God, when they take the field, they're a serious hard nut to crack. And you know, I was at the game against Clooney, and today is no surprise that they continued that form today. So, but look at, we're in a county semi-final now. We're delighted, particularly the way our lads stuck to their guns when a lot of stuff was going against us there, and delighted to get over the line in the end.
Yeah, I suppose Fergal started off with the breeze and they got that early lead. I suppose they maintained that, but you'd have been happy enough, I think, at half time, 3 points in it, and a fair breeze out there. Like,
yeah, there was a nice breeze there. You know, we started off great. We got the first 2 scores of the game, and then made a few mistakes. They got a lot of scores from frees, and but I suppose 3 points at half time was very manageable. But it took us a long time to claw it back, and I suppose a lot of energy was used to get back to level. Then we got ahead, but we could never pull away from them, and I suppose they got the equaliser at the end then, so extra time was what was needed.
Yeah, a sign of a good team is a team who, when things aren't going that great, to be able to keep it together and to be able to do the right things eventually, like, you know. And you know, the referee, I'm not going to go into the referee really, but you know, a few frees here and there, but you know, we came out the right side of it, but level at the end of normal time. That's really when the boys really, I thought they stood up really well for the extra time when legs were getting tired, and you know, when things could have gone south, they didn't. She kept it together, and that's the really important part of the victory today. That's what I took out of it.
That's it. Whatever about the quality of the hurling, I suppose when you're on the line, it's sometimes difficult to gauge how the game is going in terms of quality. But in terms of intensity, effort, our lads really stood up, and you know, things, as you said, there's a lot of stuff going on there that we wouldn't be pleased with in terms of decisions and whatnot, but our lads stuck to it, and that was what was said last night at a meeting. We said we'd have to be composed and go right to the 60th minute. It took 84 or 5 minutes in the end. So, but it's a great way to win a game, because a lot of people question this team, I think, very unfairly, because they're so young and they're learning all the time. And today is one of the good days, and you know, we've learned a good bit today.
Yeah, that's one of the things, like, that they are a young team, and I suppose we forget that. It's easy looking from the sideline and be critical, you know. And I've been critical myself, but you know, we because we have a great love for this team, like, really and truly. But I mean, the character came out, and as well as that, like, I mean, James O'Horan came up there with 1-4 today. I mean, from corner forward, that was a superb effort. Like,
yeah, look, he's been going really well for us all year. I suppose he was, you know, a bit of an unknown quantity at the start of the year, but I think he's proven he's worked in a couple of games now, and you know, since he was thrown in the cup one day above an Ireland against Clooney Quinn, he came up with a couple of points, and he's been very consistent ever since, and he got great scores there, especially when we needed them, super scores.
Yeah, Jerry and Niall came up with the scores as well, and of course Aidan McCarthy and Jason came up with a couple. Like, just going through the team, Davy Fitz got a great point on the first half. So you know, you have to be really happy with all that. You know, they're all chipping in.
The forwards was, you know, got great scores, but they worked very hard as well. But our backs, I thought, were immense. I thought Sean Mahoney, you know, settled into playing a fine game there. Keith White did his job, and a really good player. I think he did a really good job with him. Fitzy, you know, was immense, I thought, there when we really needed him. Yeah. Jason McCarthy was coming in with a serious injury, and we didn't know whether he'd make it or not today. But I thought, you know, as the game wore on, he was, you know, really influential there, particularly in extra time.
Yeah. And I suppose a lot of people said that the big teams are still there, like, but I don't think you're going to meet a tougher. You won't get a tougher game than this game you got today from Fergal.
Yeah, look, Fergal didn't win an under-21 championship, but predominantly the same team there. They didn't win that for nothing, and very unlucky to lose another final. You know, probably should have won a Munster club at intermediate level last year. They beat Clooney Quinn, who would have serious ambitions of their own right, and look at the ran Valley to a couple of points in 16. So there's, you know, their form is fairly consistent as well. So they're a big team. But look at the teams now in the pot. You've Cracklows, you know, whoever comes through the other 2 games, I don't know how they're going at the moment, but you know, it's tough going forward, and we just have to be up for the challenge. Yeah,
I'm not going to go into the next day, like, but I mean, this is a semi-final. These players haven't been there, I suppose, before at this level. You have, and you'll have great experience in how to manage all that.
Yeah, look at but it's all about managing, you know, keeping expectations in check. Now it's another game. we just have to perform, and that's what it's all about. If we perform, and if we perform, that team performs, we have a chance. And you know, we saw what happened in the cup final when we didn't turn up, and that can happen as well. So it's about keeping the lads on a level playing field now and getting them right for the next day.
I suppose this evening then is it about a bit just to enjoy the evening as well, the match to All Ireland?
Well, yeah, I'm going to All Ireland, but no, we're going to the beach now for a recovery session. You know, these lads have a lot of cramp, a lot of sore bodies, so that's been organised now as we speak, and they'll be in the beach pretty quickly, as long as we keep them on the beach, not going up the street. But no, look, at these lads they're serious about their hurling, they're ambitious, and we'd be prepared properly for the next day.
Well done, Fergal. A huge congratulations. We're in the county semi-final. Well done.
Thanks, Nicholas. Cheers.